So I am in the heart of Williamsburg, and right next to me is the metro train. So what are my first impressions of Williamsburg? I think it just comes down to it's interesting. There's a lot more graffiti, and it's more grungier than I thought. There's a lot of graffiti artwork everywhere, and it's definitely a little bit of a different vibe than East New York, but similar as well. I am having a harder time finding stuff to do. Seems to be a lot of buildings that are just commercial. I mean, yeah, there's some other stuff here too. There's food places when I arrive, but we'll see. I'm trying to get to that Brooklyn Bridge to walk it. Like this building to my left, no idea what it is. There's no signs. It's just a brown building. And then right after it, we have some type of more governmental building. At least the architecture looks that way. But on my right is the start of the Brooklyn Bridge, which connects Williamsburg to Manhattan. And look at all the graffiti on the walls. It reminds me of Baltimore in a way. So we'll see what we can do here. There's definitely some rent-a-bikes you can get here. And then if you look that way, you got some apartment buildings. So as you can see, there's tons of people taking their bikes, rent-a-bike, scooters off this bridge. It's only a couple dollars to rent this bike for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna do it.
I got the summer on lock, and the winter too. Let me show you what a winner do. Stay stunned, but you broke while you frontin'. We the topic of discussion, got the summer on lock, and the winter too. Let me show you what a winner do. Stay stunned, but you broke while you frontin'. We the topic of discussion, got the summer on lock.
So that was a lot harder than it looked like. Women, everyone, old men were passing me. It was so uphill. I could not believe how uphill it was. They're going uphill for like at least a mile, it seemed like. And then I got off of it, and my nuts were just on fire. Like I couldn't even walk. I still can't walk for a bit. That was the experience though, seeing the view at the top of that for just a few bucks. That was worth it. I asked someone afterwards, you're supposed to use a low gear, which means your feet move a lot. I guess it just takes practice. That's what she said. But man, that was insane. That was a lot of work. So what are my first impressions on Williamsburg? Well, just looking around, I can't naturally see things to do. I mean, I see a optical lens store behind me, and then a bunch of random salons and I guess bars and random stuff, H&R blocks. I think my first impressions are, it's interesting. I expected it to be more cultural or posh, or maybe more stuff to do, but maybe I'm just in the wrong area so far.